Hi, everyone. Al DeMarco here, General Manager of DeMarcoSports.com, and this is going to be your Sunday video report. Well, the fact is this. I won a perfect 4-0 with my complimentary plays in the NFL over the past 2 days, giving you Atlanta, telling you to buy up the half points on Friday against Tennessee, and then also an easy winner with Seattle over Kansas City. Yesterday, even easier to no sweep. Denver late, early in the card, the Houston Texans. So beautiful, 4-0. Can't ask for anything more than that. In fact, the complimentary plays here on the video report, nice little roll, in fact, when you think about it, because in all sports combined, going back many, many months, the complimentary plays are on a 54-26 roll after going a combined 4-0 in the NFL over the past 2 days. 54-26. Now, here's the problem. And many of you are the customers that pay for my picks over at DeMarcoSports.com. I lost my best bet yesterday. Had a 15-dime best bet release on the Detroit Lions. And understand, as I mentioned before, I was the winningest handicapper at the site last year in the NFL and college football combined. And that was potential football winner number 30 out of 50 in the college and pro ranks. That was 15-dime football winner number 22 out of 33 and 13 out of 19 in the NFL. And that was going to be my only 15-dime release of the entire preseason because week number 3 is absolutely worthless. And the Lions lost the game. That's all that matters. A lot of guys in this industry will praise their free pick record. They will say that, oh, they won the free picks, but they keyed the wrong game. That's BS, because the only thing that matters is winning your best bets. So although I'm glad that I won the free picks, and as you know, I win a hell of a lot of free picks, and because, as I say, the free picks are the best of the worst. After I narrow down the card, I have a collection of plays, and from that collection of plays, I find they are the best of the worst because I'm always narrowing down that card and trying to find the best bet because I believe in finding one play and hammering for all you're worth. It's kind of like what Steve and I many years ago called the surround and pound theory. I just feel that one play a day is the way to go. Well, that one play yesterday was Detroit, and it was a loser. And that, at the end of the day, is all that matters. So again, I'm glad that I won the free picks, but to me, it made absolutely no difference. With that being said, today, of course, I'm coming right back with 2 more complimentary plays, both in the NFL. So let's break down these games for you. The late game is between the Bears and the Bills at Soldier Field. The Bears are a 2.5-point favorite in this one, but I actually like the Bills in this particular spot. Now, these two teams had joint practices on Thursday and Friday. The Bears in their opener played to a 24-24 tie with Miami at home. Interesting that they had a 39-24 pass-to-run ratio, but in retrospect, when you consider that Ben Johnson came over from Detroit, maybe that's not so much of a difference. But the offensive line only allowed 3 sacks in that game. The defense played pretty well, but, Caleb Williams did not play. Now, he is going to make his preseason debut today, and a number of starters are going to see some action as well. But when you read the reports from those joint practices, there's some disturbing news coming out that Williams and the offensive line really struggled against the Bills' first-team defense. Now, you're not going to see much of the Bills' first-team defense here, obviously, tonight. But the offensive line was not able to give him much protection. The new rebuilt Bears offensive line had reportedly 6 false start penalties. And if it was a real game situation, the beat reporters that were there watching these joint practices said that Williams would have been sacked or forced to throw the ball away another 6 times. Another thing that I read, which I thought was very interesting, and it was publicized everywhere, that Ben Johnson said that the Bears staff keeps track of Williams's completion rate during preseason practices, etc. And that in his system, you're looking for 70% completions, and Williams hasn't reached that plateau yet. Now, granted, new offensive system, second-year quarterback that was abused last year, 68 sacks, and played for a lousy offensive coordinator, Shane Waldron, who was eventually fired. and with a coaching staff that really didn't know what the hell they were doing. So again, you're going to have Williams and the starters play a couple of drives. Then you're going to give away to Tyson. Guys, I got to be honest with you. His name escapes me. Tyson, whatever. Case Keenum is the third stringer. He did not practice on Friday after suffering a leg injury on Thursday. So I think the Bears are going to struggle at times moving the ball tonight. And even though the Bills lost at home to the Giants 34-25 because the Giants had a better quarterback room in that game, and the Bills defense didn't play well. I do think the Bills are going to be able to put some points on the board here. Listen, Mitchell Trubisky played well, 9 for 13, 138 yards. He's in a battle with Mike White, who at one time was the Jets quarterback. He was 8 for 13, 112 yards and 2 touchdowns to be the battle for the backup spot behind Josh Allen, who is not going to play tonight. I thought that was interesting. Sean McDermott said that if he could put Josh Allen in a bubble, then he could play tonight. It ain't going to happen. And then you got Shane Buechele, who the former Texas quarterback, SMU quarterback, I think. Or did he start his career at Texas? Anyway, I'm meandering because I'm not too sure, and I'm not going to Google it while I'm doing this video. But anyway, yeah, I think the Bills are the way to go. They're a 2.5-point favorite, so underdog. So naturally, I'm going to buy up the half point here and go with Buffalo. Then you've got the early game where you've got Jacksonville, a 2.5-point favorite at home again, or at New Orleans. And Jacksonville lost 31-25 at home to the Steelers. They were up 15-14 early. Then they allowed 10 unanswered points in the fourth. The defense struggled to get off the field. It allowed 25 first downs. Travis Hunter may not play, FYI, because he suffered some type of upper body injury in Thursday's scrimmage. They played all their quarterbacks in the first preseason game. Trevor Lawrence was 6 for 7 for 43 yards. Nick Mullins, 11 for 18 for 89 yards. Seth Hennigan, 11 for 14 for 78 yards. John Wolford, 3 for 5 for 63 yards. So nice distribution, nice production all the way around. In terms of the Saints, they lost 27-13 against the Chargers. They were down 9-3 at half. Didn't get much production with Spencer Rattler out there, 7 for 11 for 53 yards. And consequently, the rookie first rounder, Tyler Shuck. Yes, Shuck is how you pronounce, by the way, his last name. It's not Schuff. It's not Schaff. It's Tyler Shuck. He played pretty well, 15 for 22, 165 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick six. He is going to probably play the first half in this game. The problem is, no matter how well he plays, the Saints don't have a lot of talent around him. So I think Jacksonville is the play here. And again, they're 2.5. If you happen to get stuck with them at 3, then you naturally buy down the half point on Jacksonville. Now, of these two games, I think Jacksonville is the better play. So Jacksonville would be your official free play today. Again, I lean toward the Bills as well, but I think Jacksonville is the better selection of the two. So Jacksonville would be your official free play today. Guys, I wish you well. Hey, let's see if we can go 5-0 with these free picks today. I mean, again, it is always a crapshoot with these complimentary plays, but listen, you got to give them a shot. You got to see what happens. Again, every one of these preseason plays, yes, they are tough, but they are still 50-50 betting propositions. I don't know if I'll be here Monday, but one of these days back this week, you'll know. Good luck, and we'll talk to you soon.